Hey Fab Fitness friends, it's Christy here, your coach. I was just wanting to come on here. I'm going to start doing a weekly video to go over everything that I've been doing in 80 Day Obsession. So if you don't know what it is, 80 Day Obsession is a new workout program that super trainer Autumn Calabrese just put out. And so I've been monitoring my progress as well as doing the thing that I said I was going to do, where I was going to take a video every day that I do my workout for 365 days. And then I'm going to post a nice video at the end of the year. I started on January 1st. I'm going to post it at the end of the year and show my whole journey for this week or this year. So I wanted to get on here. It's the end of week 1 for 80 Day Obsession. It has been an amazing experience for me. Yeah, there have been challenges, but I've pushed through them and got them all done. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about, so today, the final workout for the week was cardio flow. The backs of my legs are killing me. The backs of my thighs, oh my gosh. I can't, I tried to show one of my coworkers the move and I was like, the backs of my thighs, they hurt too. But because it was cardio flow today, that means that was day 6 and I'm all done for this week. So I did awesome on my first week. I'm so excited about what I did this week. So whenever I do any sort of a fitness plan or a nutrition plan, I've always been notorious for cheating. And I will throw in something here, something there, and I'll tell myself, it's okay to cheat every once in a while. And it is true, but I was cheating every day, every meal, and that's not a cheat. That's just not adapting, you know what I mean? So this week I only had 2 cheats and they were itty bitty. My husband had opened a pumpkin spice latte beer, and I love it's a dark beer. I love dark beer and I love pumpkin beer. So I had one little sip, and when I mean a sip, I mean I barely took one drink, and that was it. And that was one cheat, and that was a couple days ago. And then last night at work, I was really, I saw this little dark chocolate bar that I got from a Christmas party, and it's pure dark chocolate, and I took that tiny, it's like 3 inches long by an inch, little bar, and I chopped it into 4 pieces, and I had 1 piece last night. So those are my cheats for the week. So I'm so proud of myself that those are my only cheats. Sorry if I'm a little shaky because my muscles are really tired from this week. But so that was my cheats for the week. So let's talk about the workouts. My absolute favorite workout from this week was booty. So I love booty exercises. I don't know why, that's just my favorite. And the funny thing is, so I on booty day, a lot of times I'll be like, booty, 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 booty right now. And my 2-year-old Declan, he likes to copy me. So he'll walk up behind me and he'll pat me on the butt and he's like, booty, 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 booty now. But we think it's funny. I mean, but let's see. So the most challenging for me was today. So today was cardio flow. And you have to do these exercises called inchworms. Here, I'm going to show you an inchworm real quick. I'm probably going to regret it that I'm going to show you an inchworm, but I'll show you anyway. So I'm at work right now, taking a little break quick, but let's see if I can set this up and show you an inchworm. Let's see. Trying to figure out how to make this work with the chair and stuff. Let me turn this around, see if I can make it work with the chair. Let's see. Will that work? Will you be able to see me? Okay, I'm having to move this chair real fast to show you. Okay. So, you start standing up, you roll down, put your hands on the ground, walk out to a full plank position, and then walk your hands back, keep your legs straight, and then roll up. So that is an inchworm. I put my chair back here. So I went back afterwards because, like I said, the backs of my thighs were killing me. I went back to see, I just realized there's something in my teeth. Post-workout. That's real life, folks. So I went back and counted how many inchworms I did from that workout, and I did 56 inchworms. So at first you're like, oh, I could do this. This is so easy. And you do the first inchworm. You do the second inchworm. So you do them in reps of 4. So I did the first inchworm, second set, third set. And then like by the time you're in like 5th or 6th, it gets hard to walk back up when you do the stand back up and walk backwards. I was having a hard time getting back up. So they're definitely a killer, and I could feel it. 56, that's a lot of them. So I did have to pause during cardio flow today. So I would follow the flow. So the way cardio flow works is you do an exercise, and then they add another exercise on in the end. So you do an exercise, and then exercise number 2, and then you go back to the beginning, exercise number 1, then exercise number 2, then you add another one, exercise number 3. Go back to the beginning, exercise number 1, exercise number 2, exercise number 3, exercise number 4, and so on. And you keep going back to the beginning and then redoing it. At the end, you do it twice through. So 56 inchworms and followed by other things. So I was dying at the end of it. I had so much sweat coming off of me. Literally, it was like dripping in my eyes, and I had like this towel I had to keep wiping my eyes off. And like I'm looking down at the mat and it's literally dripping off my body. That's how awesome of a workout it was. But I made sure I did all of the exercises. Even though I was doing them a little bit slower than, say, Autumn or her cast was, I would pause and get caught up, and I'd make sure I did all the reps. So I was super proud of myself. There's a balance move in there that you really have to focus on balancing, and I made sure I slowed down a lot and really focused on using my muscles to hold the position that she wanted us to. But I went through the whole thing and I got it done, and I was so proud of myself at the end because it was a challenge today doing that workout. So I wanted to talk about time nutrition. So I was really nervous going into time nutrition, and I'm in the coach test group for this. That's one of the reasons why I'm so stoked about this, because I ended up in the coach test group. So with the coach test group, there was so many people posting that they were nervous about time nutrition. I don't blame them. Time nutrition is very daunting. You have to eat a certain schedule and certain containers of food during that schedule. And it was very daunting at first, but then now that I've been in it for a week, I realized, you know what? It sounded like a pain, but being a new mom, this has actually been amazing for me. I'm not missing any of my meals. I'm a breastfeeding mom, so my milk has actually increased. I was super worried about that. I have to eat a ton of food in this. I will be honest, I am in the highest plan. I am in plan F. That is almost, depending on what I eat during the day, I'm eating almost 3,000 calories. But my body needs it. These workouts that I'm doing, I'm burning a ton, which is fantastic. But then my babies, they're eating almost 700 calories right now. I did the math. I figured out how many ounces that I'm doing. So you take the ounces and then you multiply them by 20 or 25, depending on the formula you find. And that is supposed to be the calories that you burn for the day. And I figured I'm doing between 650 and 700 calories is how much I'm making in milk. So it was really important for me to be up in that really high bracket, but I'm eating almost 3,000 calories a day. But I've noticed with this time nutrition, I'm getting in those calories, and my milk has increased. There were a couple days at the beginning, because starting a new program, my body had to adjust. But my milk has increased, and I feel like I'm a much better mom because I'm getting in my food and I'm getting my babies that nutrition. And the time nutrition, it's all healthy food. It's all clean eating. You're eating lean proteins. You're eating good carbohydrates, you're eating your vegetables, you're eating your fruit, you're getting in some healthy fats and some seeds. And so it's just, I feel so amazing about this nutrition program. I can't even say. Let's see, some of the funny things from this week. So I've been so good making sure that I get my containers in. And sometimes I'm like, well, I've really got to go to the grocery store. I got to go to this. I got to go pick up the kids in just an hour, but I need to get more food because I'm running out of food for my time nutrition. I got to tell you real quick, I cannot shop for like a week and then eat all that food for the week. Like I'm too busy. I haven't been able to master planning for an entire week of food. So I shop every few days. Sometimes I shop every day. It's how I work. But I went to the grocery store and I'm walking through. I've posted pictures before of the trays that I got from Amazon that I eat, my little section trays. They have my food in it. I'm walking through King Soopers, which is the grocery store I shop at, eating this food out of this container. And people are looking at me really weird, like, why is she walking through the grocery store eating? But you know what? I didn't care. It was time for me to eat, and I made sure to eat. So that was a weird place that I ate, but also I went to Costco, and I planned on eating when I got home, and it just didn't happen. I was at Costco too long. You know, it happens at Costco. But I got some hard-boiled eggs, and I had some containers of berries, and I had carrots, and I made this whole meal, and I posted a picture of it, so if you haven't seen it, go find it. It's awesome. I made this whole meal and followed my nutrition plan because I have everything on my phone, and I wasn't off schedule because I just used what I had, and I'm starting to realize, I know people have always said, like, food is fuel. I love food. And I'm also an emotional eater. I'll be honest, I'm an emotional eater. But for this week, I've really started to grasp that food is fuel. Your body, especially if you're doing a workout plan, you're going to burn calories. You put that food back into your body to make up for what you have eaten or what you've burned while you're doing this. So I'm really, really enjoying the nutrition plan. I didn't think that I was going to like it as much as I do. Another thing, so day one, after the day was done, I was super sore. I had been doing a little obsessed last week, and then on Monday, I started my program, and I started the first day of 80 Day, and by the end of the day, I was so sore when I got to work. So I was working, but I was doing stretches while I was working, and people were looking at me really weird because I'm standing in my cube, like stretching out my arms, stretching out my back, and so I got some extra stretching in. So that's super important if you're going to do a little 80-day obsession. Tomorrow actually is day 7, and it's Sunday, so it's technically a rest day, but it's a what's the word? I can't think of what the word is. Mom brain. It is it'll come to me. Somebody remind me when I post this video, like put a comment down or I can look it up. It's an active rest day, I think is what it's called. But so tomorrow is roll and release. So I am going to use my foam roller, and I'm going to follow that video and really focus on stretching and massaging my muscles back out because they really worked this week. Another thing, I'm probably even going to do more stretching than Autumn's going to show on her video. Because my body has worked so hard, it needs to be stretched out. Another thing that I'm going to do tomorrow, so today at the grocery store, I actually bought some Epsom salt, just plain Epsom salt, and I use doTERRA essential oils, and so I'm going to do a couple of drops of the deep blue oil and some Epsom salt, and I'm going to do a soak tomorrow. I'm going to make myself like a little setup. I like to do like candles and stuff, and I'll get in a me day because it's also important during this program that you're doing stuff for you. So this whole program is for you. But you want to do stuff for helping your body recover from the hard workouts. So I'm going to do some candles and a nice soaking bath tomorrow. So that'll be really nice. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is I've been detoxing all this week. It has been rough for the detox. I felt great right after the workouts, but when I wake up in the morning, I felt like poo. And it was because my body is detoxing. You don't realize how much crap your body holds on to when you're eating poorly. And when you start something like 80-Day Obsession and you start eating really clean and the proper food groups and the proper amount of food, your body goes through a detox period. And so for the first half of, like, not even the first half, so the first couple of days I didn't have any detox symptoms. But starting like day 3, 4, maybe it was day 2, I don't remember. But my body really started to detox, and I noticed I was a lot more tired. My muscles were a lot more sore, and what else? I had a killer headache. And that was just my body detoxing. So I had a migraine for like 2-3 days, and it was my body just trying to get rid of all of this stuff in my cells, because it like gets in your cells. It had to get all of that stuff out and clean out my body. And by the end of this week, I'm feeling amazing. Not as sluggish as I usually feel. So that was pretty awesome. But another thing that I've noticed is, it's kind of hard to tell. Can you even tell? You see like these light red bumps. I know everybody says I have amazing skin. Yes, I understand that. But for me, like, you see these red bumps on my forehead. These are all oil bumps. And there's some down here. And I have some like blackheads and stuff going on. It's kind of hard to tell. But it's also my body and like my face trying to get rid of all the crap that's been in my cells. And so I'm like breaking out today. I just noticed that. Like, I went to rub my forehead last night and I was like, oh God. Apparently there's an oil bump right above my eyebrow. And actually there's like 5 oil bumps on my forehead now. But I'm getting acne because my body's trying to get rid of all that crap. Let's see, what else? I have a little list here so that I remember to talk about all the points. I went over it ahead of time and made the little list that I wanted to go over. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was, so I'm really focusing on coaching and being a better coach during these 80 days because this has been amazing for me. I can't even tell you. I'm in week 1 and I feel amazing. My clothes are already fitting better. I am putting on clothes that I haven't been able to wear in forever. And I know this sounds really weird. I'm going to be completely honest right now. I used to work for Victoria's Secret, and I got a bunch of really cute lingerie. When I worked for Victoria's Secret, I was bigger than the sizes. And so I got all this cute underwear that I could never wear. And I always put it in my drawer, and I'm like, one day I will wear this. I'm going to put it in the drawer. So I'm getting out pairs of underwear that I've had sitting in this drawer. I worked at Victoria's Secret right when I found out I was pregnant with Lila. So that is 8 years ago. I've had this lingerie, sitting in my underwear drawer for 8 years. And I can finally wear it. I'm so excited. My pants are fitting better. I'll take a picture of these jeans that I really want to fit into that I got. I don't even know. I bought them for some reason and they never fit quite right. I'm almost there already. I'm so excited. I'm going to put those on and see where I'm at. I'll send you a picture of them. But so my clothes are already fitting better. Some of my workout clothes that I had that I've always looked, my term is bloopy, my stomach. If you look at it, it kind of waves and it like cuts in where the band is. But it's getting more smooth and they're fitting better. And I mean, this is just week 1. So super excited. The healthy nutrition and exercising, it works. It is a challenge, but it works. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about, since I am working on my coaching, I'm doing some personal development. I've never really been into personal development, but I was determined to do some personal development. So I got a book for moms because I'm hoping to go back into being a stay-at-home mom. I don't know when it's going to happen, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm missing my babies. The night shift is killing me. But it's for moms. It says, be that mom, ignite your passion, organize your life, and embrace your family. It's by Tina O'Connor. So I'm going to read that book a little bit and focus on some personal development. And another exciting thing, I'm not going to mention her name yet because I don't know if she wants to let people know that she's my accountability buddy. She messaged me last night and she's like, hey, I don't have a coach to be accountable with. Would you be my accountability buddy? And I was like, yes, I would love that. I need that. I need that so that I can help motivate other people. So I'm actually going to surprise her tonight, and I'm going to send her a copy of this book, and we can both read it together. Because personal development, you don't realize, but it really helps you. A lot of people say, you know, whatever book you're in, you're kind of adapt that mindset, and you're thinking about it, and you're reading that book. So I want to read this book and see how it goes. But other than that, my last thing for this week. So since I am doing the 80 day, and this is my first week, I was watching a video last night of another coach. Her name is Coach Tulin. She was in the very first test group, and I was watching one of her videos tonight that she posted after she had finished 80 Day Obsession. And there's a couple of things that stuck with me that I wanted to mention. So this first one, she kept track of a calendar. Let me see if I could flip my camera here. Will it let me? Nope, it won't. Okay, so she kept track of a calendar, and she marked off every day that she did. And so here's where I started 80 day on the calendar. And so she does one line for if she got her workout in, and one line if she ate really well and she followed the nutrition plan. So I just want to point out, I did the same last night, and I went all the way across, and here's today. So with that being said, since it is today, let me get this turned around here. Let me see. I think I'll do it this way. It was easier to do it this way. So my little day planner that I got, super cute day planner, it comes with little gold stars. You can see my little gold star. So I did every single exercise and nutrition for the week. I'm giving myself a little gold star. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I got my gold star. Now, I would put the X in there with you guys, but as you can see, I'm a little weird, and I did this all in a purple marker, or a purple pen, so if I don't use my purple pen, I'm going to feel really weird about it. So me being the way I am, I'm going to put my little purple X later, but I got my weekend. It was fantastic. I'm feeling great, and I'm really excited for the next weeks to come. And I'm on day 6 of 80, and it's been an adventure, but it's been great so far. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm going to go ahead and post this on the blog and post it on my Facebook, but I will see you guys later, and I will check in next Saturday. We'll do end of week 2 and talk about that. But anyway, I will see you guys on Facebook and Instagram, and talk to you later. Bye, guys.